Hello once again to more traffic. I don't pick the best time, do I? But this is a time for me because, you know, I want to just kind of summarize a few points and a few things that I really like about this car actually. So being that we're in traffic right now, now is a good time to do so. So here are five things I like about the Volvo S90. One, design and styling. I think that the exterior of this car is stunning. I love those headlights. They're called Thor's Hammer. I just think those are by far the best names. That is the best name anyone's ever given headlights. That's the first thing. Secondly, they look fantastic and they just integrate so well into the styling and the design of this car. And I just think that's just fantastic. I love it. I think it's a stunning looking car. So that's the first thing I like, design and styling. The second thing is comfort and practicality. This car is so comfortable to be in. It doesn't matter what seat you're in. If you're in the back, it's probably even better because the leg room back there is beyond generous. It is an unbelievable amount of leg room. I'll jump back in there in a second and I'll show you. The leg room is fantastic on this car. There's so much leg room for passengers back there and good headroom too. It's not really a matter of how many adults and things you can get there. Obviously, for whoever sits in the middle, you know, the transmission tunnel and things like that will get in the way for them. That's a bit of a shame, but there is ample legroom back there. It's so comfortable. These seats are just delightfully supportive and soft and comfortable. The driving position is spot on as well. Like, it's just got a good driving position. It just feels right. It doesn't feel like I need to make this change or that change or anything like that. You know, everything kind of just works really well together, which is quite nice. And that's one of my things I like about this car. It's practical too. Like I said, it's got leg room, it's got boot room. It's got good leg room. It's got great boot space, 500 litres to be exact. And I truly believe you can get, you know, I could jump in that boot, like literally, and roll around in it. It's huge. It is such a huge boot. It is very comfortable and it is very practical, which cars in this class should be. You know, I'm not saying that you know, other cars aren't, because they are too, but this has got comfort and practicality. For me, has got it nailed. It's really good. So that's the second thing I like. Third thing I like is pilot assist. Again, you know, you've probably seen the video. That was a very fun afternoon. Just because it was just a different driving experience. You know, pilot assist gives you a different driving experience. Whereas in other executive cars, you get the comfort, you get the practicality, design, style, things I already named. You kind of have a bit of dynamic driving characteristics to them as well. This isn't terrible. It's not sluggish or anything like that. You can have a good time driving it, but I don't believe it's the most dynamic car in its class. But pilot assist, this is the point I'm trying to make, gives you an alternative driving experience to the usual, just kind of what we're doing now, just gliding along, floating on the road, you know, whatnot. Fourth thing is the sensor system. Now, I could pull over and waffle on about it again. I'm probably just going to cut to some shots, but the sensor system is absolutely fantastic. It is brilliant, and not is it just beautiful to look at and beautiful to use. It's actually it's helped this car be less cluttered, the dash and things like that be less cluttered. The center console is very less cluttered as well. It's actually really just helps the car be practical. Fifth and final thing I like about this car is it's value for money. But the range itself in Momentum trim starts from £32,000, and the entry level of the S90 comes generously equipped with the sensor system, all this sort of stuff, the technology, the pilot assist, adaptive cruise control. It's got a great sound system. For an entry level model, it's very generously equipped, and the S90 range is very, very generously equipped. So great value for money. £32,000 for a big executive saloon that is comfortable, luxurious, gorgeous, stylish. There's so much to like about this car, and for me, those are the 5 main points that I really like about the Volvo S90. It is truly refreshing to have an executive saloon in a segment dominated by the Germans. And again, there's nothing wrong with the cars, the German cars, and even the Jaguar XF. There's nothing wrong with those cars, but this is just such a refreshing take on an executive saloon. And I think for me, it's not the top of the class, but it is the standout car of the class because it's so almost unconventional comparison to the other cars. It's just so unique and delivers a different, refreshing, new experience to that class. So those are my 5 things I like about the Volvo S90.